Hi, welcome to English Composition. I'm Michael Chang, and I'm here with Cher Chen today.
各位同学，大家好，欢迎来到英文作文课程。我是 Cher， 在我身边的是郑老师。
So last week, we introduced you to writing narration essays, and we also wrote a subjective narration essay about what happened on a vacation.
好，上个礼拜呢，我们已经为各位同学介绍了怎么样去写作所谓的叙述文，而且呢，我们利用描述一个在假期中发生的事情来当做叙述文的一个例子。
Now, this week, we'll continue to learn about narration essays, but we will focus more on the objective narration essay.
好，那这个礼拜呢，我们一样会继续为各位同学讲解叙述文的写作方式，但是呢，这一次我们会比较专注在为各位同学讲述怎么撰写客观的叙述文。
We will also learn about the writer's tone and purpose.
好，同时呢，我们也会为各位同学介绍所谓写作者的口气以及写作者的目的。
And finally, you will write your own narration essay based on a video that you watch at the end of our show.
好，那在这个单元结束的时候呢，各位同学会看一段影片哦。那各位同学必须要去写作自己的叙述文哦。那根据你看这段影片的这个结果来写作。
Right, now let's start by reviewing these three key terms. Narration essay,
好，我们现在呢会为各位同学先复习一下几个重要的词汇哦。第一个呢，也就是所谓的叙述文。
second is objective essay,
第二个呢，也就是我们提到的客观的叙述文。
and the third one is subjective essay.
第三个也就是所谓主观叙述文。
Right, so now let's talk about our first key term, which is narration essay.
好，我们先从第一个，也就是叙述文这个单纯的字来做个定义。
Now, a narration essay is an essay that describes the actions of an event, and you're telling the story about something that happened.
好，所谓的叙述文呢，指的就是在一个文体之中呢，去描述一连串事情发生的一种这样子的写作方式哦。那你会呢，在这个写作的时候呢，把一个故事做一个完整的讲解。
And you usually tell a narration essay in chronological order. And this means you start at the beginning of the event and you tell all of the story until you reach the end.
好，通常我们在写作叙述文的时候呢，我们会照着故事时间发生的顺序来写作哦。那这代表着呢，你会先从故事的一开始慢慢的描述到故事的结尾。
And our second key term is objective essay.
好，接下来为各位同学讲解第二个主要的词汇呢，是所谓的客观型的描述。
Now, in an objective essay, you tell all the facts of the story as clearly as possible without putting in your personal opinions or trying to influence the opinions of your readers.
好，所谓客观型的叙述呢，当然就是指当你在讲述这个故事的时候，你不加入任何个人的意见或是情感你只是单纯的去陈述你所要讲的这个故事的事实。
Now, a newspaper story, for example, one about a fire or a robbery, is usually written as an objective essay.
好，那像在报章杂志上，我们常常看到在报道，比如说火灾啊，或者是抢劫啊，像这样子的文章呢，通常就是所谓的客观型的描述。
And let's talk about our last key term, which is subjective essay.
好，最后一个我们要讲述的一个关键词呢，也就是主观型的描述。
Now, a subjective essay is the opposite of an objective essay because you're actually putting your personal opinions into your story.
好，主观型的描述呢，当然也就是客观型描述的相反了因为你会真正的呢把自己的一些想法加入你的故事的叙述当中。
And you put more of your opinions into this subjective essay because you're actually trying to influence the opinion of your readers.
好，那其实你可以加入很多自己的意见跟看法，因为实际上你写作的目的就是为了要去影响你的读者。
Now let's start our comparison of an objective and subjective essay by looking at our writing model, in which we have two essays.
好，我们现在呢要为各位同学呈现一下所谓主观跟客观叙述文的不同。那我们首先呢，先来看一下我们的写作范例。
Katie Ross was injured in a hit-and-run accident at the intersection of Main Street and First Avenue at 9:30 a.m. on April 1st, 2014.
Katie Rose 在一场发生在主街道及第一大道交汇的十字路口的肇事逃逸事件中受了伤，时间是2014年的4月1日早上9点半。
Mr. Ronald Smith was a witness to the accident. Mr. Smith was at the southwest corner of Main Street and First Avenue at 9:30 in the morning.
Ronald Smith 先生是这场案件的目击人。Smith 先生当天早上9点半的时候，正站在主街道和第一大道交叉口的西南角。
When the light changed, Mr. Smith saw a woman, Katie Ross, proceed north across Main Street.
当灯号变化时 ，Smith 先生看到一位女性，也就是 Katie Ross， 朝北方行经主街道。
At the same time, a black sports car heading north at approximately 45 miles per hour made a right turn from First Avenue onto Main Street.
就在同时，一台黑色的跑车朝着北方，以时速每小时45英里，从第一大道右转到主街道。
The car did not yield to the pedestrian and struck her. After striking the pedestrian, the car continued east on Main Street at an even higher rate of speed.
这台车没有礼让行人，因此撞上了他。在撞上行人后，这台车以更快的速度从主街道继续朝东方开走。
Mr. Smith stated that the car was a BMW. He believes the car was a late model 300 series BMW. Its license plate began with the letters BIC.
根据 Smith 先生的描述，这台车是台宝马 BMW 汽车。他认为这台车是旧款的 BMW 300系列，车牌号码以 BIC 为开头。
Mr. Smith believes that the driver was a white male in his late 20s to early 30s, with long brown hair and a thick beard and mustache. Mr. Smith heard loud opera music playing from the car.
Smith 先生表示，驾驶是一位白人男性，大约20到30岁出头，留有一头棕色的长发，浓密的络腮胡及八字胡。Smith 先生听到车上正大声播放着歌剧的音乐。
All right, now let's go on and read the subjective version of this essay.
好，刚刚为各位同学讲的呢是客观型的叙述文，现在我们来为各位同学呈现一下主观的叙述文是什么样子的呢？
I saw the most terrible accident yesterday morning. I was going towards the corner of First and Main. I was going to buy some donuts at the nice little bakery on Main Street.
昨天早上我目睹了一件恐怖的意外，我朝着第一大道和主街道的角落方向走去，我正打算要去主街道上那间小店买些好吃的甜甜圈。
I saw a young lady start across Main Street as soon as the light turned green.
当灯号转为绿灯的时候，我看见一个年轻的女孩正要从主街道穿越马路。
She looked like a college kid since she was wearing an army camouflage jacket and she had a big backpack and headphones on.
她看起来像是个大学女生，穿着军装的迷彩外套，背着个大背包，耳朵上还戴着耳机。
When she was about a quarter of the way across the street, a fancy black sports car came zooming up the road. You could hear opera music blaring from its speakers as it got closer.
当她穿越大约路的1/4时，有一台时髦的跑车突然加速冲了过来，你都可以听见歌剧的声音从汽车喇叭里播放的震天尬响。
When it reached the intersection, it did not slow down at all, but just went swerving around the corner. It ran right into the kid crossing the street.
当车子开到十字路口时，它不但没有减速，还急速地转了弯。这台车就这样不偏不倚地撞上了正在过马路的孩子。
It was terrible. She went flying in the air with her backpack going one way and her headphones flying another way.
这真是太可怕了！这孩子整个人飞到空中，他的背包和耳机也各自飞散了开来。
The car slowed down for just a second, and I saw an ugly-looking man with long brown hair and a big bushy beard peer out of the window.
这台车只略略减速了一下，我看到一个丑陋的男人从窗户探头往外看。这男人留着一头棕色的长发，有着一大把的胡须。
He looked like a pirate that was driving a BMW instead of sailing a pirate ship. He saw the woman lying on the road, and he just sped off even faster than before.
他看起来就像个海盗一样，只是他不是开着海盗船。他看了躺在地上的女孩一眼，然后他就以比之前更快的速度加速开走了。
All right, let's take a break now. When we come back from the break, we'll talk about the differences between these two essays.
好，我们现在先休息一下，待会回来我们再为各位同学讲解这两种不一样的叙述文，它有什么样的差异呢？
Welcome back. What we're going to do now is compare what makes each of these essays either objective or subjective.
欢迎回来，各位同学。我们现在要做的事情呢，就是为各位同学讲解一下刚刚这两个写作范例之中呢，我们要怎么去判断哪一个是属于客观叙述，哪一个呢是属于主观叙述。
All right, so now let's start by looking at information about the victim in this accident.
好，我们首先呢，先从我们来观察一下这个受害者的资讯哦，来做个判断。
Right, so here on the left side, we have the objective version. If you look at that, one thing that we see is there are specific names. For example, we see the name Katie Ross.
好，我们现在在这画面的左手边呢，看到的是这个客观型的一个叙述哦。那首先我们可以看到第一个特色是我们看到了她的名字叫做 Katie Ross。
And then as we look later down into the essay, we see that it refers to this person, Katie Ross, in kind of generic terms. For example, here it calls her a woman.
好，那如果我们继续往下看，会发现呢，接下来每次提到这个 Katie Ross 的时候呢，我们会用一些比较这个普遍的字哦，像是我们会说这位女性。
It also calls her a pedestrian in the same passage.
或者呢，我们会称呼她为行人哦，用比较中性的方式去说她。
And then one other thing about the objective version, it talks about the witness also, and it gives his specific name, which is Mr. Smith.
好，那在客观的部分呢，我们还看到有一个特色呢，在说到这个目击证人的时候，他也一样提出了目击证人确实的名字哦，也就是 Mr. Smith。
Now let's take a look at the right side, and we have the subjective version of this essay.
好，那右手边呢，我们则看到的呢，就是这个所谓的主观型的叙述。
And here in the subjective version, we have some more opinions or guesses in it. And for example, over here, we just say young lady. We don't actually have an age or anything like that.
好，那在这个主观叙述的这个部分呢，你会发现哦，在作者呢加入了很多个人的意见跟猜测，比如说他在这里提到的是一个年轻的女孩。
And a little bit later in the essay, we see the victim is mentioned as being a college kid, even though we don't have any evidence that she's actually a college student. This is just a guess.
好，那甚至呢，在接下来的段落中，我们看到说，这个作者描述说，他看起来像是一个这个大学的孩子哦。那其实我们并没有任何客观的证据去证明说他真的是大学的学生，但是呢，这就是这个作者个人主观的猜测。
Right, now let's go on and take a look at the location of the accident.
好，我们接下来呢，来看看对于这个地点的描写的部分。
All right, so here we have the objective version, and it states exactly where the accident occurs. For example, right here, it gives the exact location.
好，那在客观的这个描述地点的部分呢，你可以看到它很清楚的告诉你发生的地点在哪里。
And we also have the exact time and date. So this is very specific information in the objective version.
好，我们还可以看到确切的时间以及日期。哦，那像这样子确切明确的事实的描述呢，这就是这个客观描述的一种特色。
As we go on a little bit later, we actually see the exact corner. We're on the southwest corner of First and Main now. And we even see the direction that the woman, the victim, was walking.
好，我们在后面一点的部分呢，甚至呢，我们看得很清楚，说这个 Mrs. Smith 她站的方位在哪里，我们也可以很清楚的看到 Katie Ross 哦，她这个行经的路线跟方向。
Right now, as we go on to the subjective version, we see that the information is not clear, not nearly as clear.
好，那如果我们进入了主观的这个的写作范例呢，你会发现，其实对于这个方向啊、地点的描述，就没有像客观描述一样这么的清楚了。
And then another thing in this subjective version, we have some information that maybe isn't quite so important or so relevant, such as the location of or information about the bakery.
好，那我们会在这个主观描述里面也会发现，有一些不是这么重要的一些讯息也被提出来了。比如说呢，像是这个卖甜甜圈的这间店的位置啊，那它也在它的叙述之中。
Now let's go on and take a look at information about the car.
好，我们接下来看看一下对汽车的描述的部分。
And so here in the objective version, we see we have some information about the model of the car, the brand of the car, and even some information about the license plate number.
好，在客观的部分呢，我们描述了这台车的外形、这台车的品牌，甚至呢，我们还讲到这台车的这个车牌号码。
While in the subjective version, it focuses more on the fact that it was a sports car and also maybe the idea that this is like a pirate ship more than the model of the car.
好，那但是到主观的部分呢，跟这个作者加入了一些个人的情感哦，他着重在讲说，哎，这台是跑车，看起来呢还像是这个海盗在开的车一样。
And now, as we go on to how the car is driven, we can see in the objective version, we have some facts about the speed of the car and the direction it was turning.
好，那如果在客观的描述的部分，我们可以看到他讲得很清楚，车子呢是以怎么样的时速往什么样的方向去开。
While in the subjective version, we focus more on the way the car was driven, such as with words like zooming and blaring and swerving to describe the feeling you get as you watch the car moving.
好，那到了主观的部分呢，我们则看到的用了一些字哦，只是用比较是属于一个旁观者的感觉的，像是 zooming， 感觉好像开得很快，好像这个紧急转弯哦，用这样的字去描述。
Now, as we go on to the actual accident that happened, let's look at the objective version.
好，那真正发生的这个意外呢，我们来看一下客观的描述是怎么说的。
And over here, we see some very specific information, such as who was involved, where were they, what direction were they moving, and how fast was the car turning.
好，我们会看到呢，在客观描述里面有非常清楚的这些叙述，包括谁是在这个事件中是谁发生了这个事件，在哪里是怎么发生的是以什么样的方式发生，都会很清楚的描述。
But if we go to the subjective version, we have more of an image about how terrible the accident was, and we're emphasizing maybe the victim flying in different directions.
但是呢，到了主观的描述里面，我们可以感受到，它只是重点要在强调说这件事有多可怕哦，然后可以尽量的去传达这种可怕的感觉。
And then finally, let's go and take a look at the driver of the car.
好，最后我们来看一下这开车的这个人的叙述。
Here in the objective version, we have specific information about the person's description and age.
好，那在这个客观描述里面呢，我们对关于这个开车的这个驾驶者有非常清楚的描述。
While in the subjective version, it's focusing more on creating an impression of the driver. This is an evil impression, such as he's ugly, he looked like a pirate, and that he saw the woman lying in the road.
好，那到了这个主观描述里面呢，则比较着重在描述一个印象哦，像是这些比较不好的、邪恶的印象，像他长得很丑啊，看起来像个海盗啊，这些呢都是比较负面的印象。
And so in summary, you can see that these two versions of the essays are very different. And probably the reason for the difference is something that deals with the tone and the purpose of these two essays.
好，那我们简单来说呢，你会发现哦，这两个版本的这个写作范例呢，非常的不一样。那为什么会不一样呢？其实就跟作者的写作的口吻，跟他的写作的目的是有相当关系的。
So now let's take some time and talk about the writer's tone.
好，我们现在呢，先来看一看写作者的口气。
Right, and so the writer's tone will differ depending upon the topic that the writer is planning to write about.
好，这个作者的口气呢，其实呢，就跟作者对主题写作的方式是不太一样的哦。
And so, for example, something like a textbook or a dictionary is always written in an objective tone.
好，举例来讲，像教科书啊，这样的东西，我们都会用一些比较客观的方式去写。
And the objective tone is written in a neutral, matter-of-fact manner, and you focus mostly on facts.
好，那客观的口气呢，也就是就事论事，比较中庸，不偏不倚，比较着重在于描述事实的真相。
On the other hand, something like fiction or personal essays are written with a subjective tone.
好，那另一方面呢，我们常看的小说啊，或者是个人的一些文章啊，那这些呢，就是所谓主观的描述。
And a subjective tone will deal with, for example, things like your opinions or your judgments. And we can see that the second writing model was written with a subjective tone.
好，那主观的口吻呢，当然就会用一些文字来描述作者的感觉啊、判断跟想法，像是我们刚刚看到的写作范例呢，这个主观的部分呢，就是很明显的一个特色。
All right, let's take a little bit of a break now, and we'll be back with you in another moment.
好，我们先休息一下，待会回来我们再为各位同学继续做讲解。
Welcome back. Let's take some time to talk about the writer's purpose now.
好，欢迎各位同学回来。现在呢，我们先来为各位同学讲解一下写作者的目的。
And the writer's purpose refers to the reason why you write about a topic. And we have three general purposes for writing.
好，写作的目的呢，一般呢我们分成3种哦，也就是作者这个要写作文章的时候，他讲述主题的原因。
And our first purpose is to inform.
好，我们讲的第一个原因呢，就是所谓传递讯息。
And so to inform means to give information about a subject. And so the writer with this purpose usually provides some facts that can be explained to the reader.
好，所谓传递讯息呢，主要就是要去解释这个主题呀，那以这个目的传递这个事实的例证呢，就作为出发点来写作。
And writing model number 1 was written to inform.
好，那刚刚我们看到写作范例1，其实就是以传递讯息为目标的写作方式。
And our second purpose is to entertain. And this means that you want to amuse or delight your readers. And your writers for this purpose usually have some kind of humor or fun facts to catch the reader's attention.
好，那第二个写作目的呢，则是为了要去娱乐读者，也就是呢，为了要讨这个读者开心，会用一些比较幽默的口气呢，来写作这些故事。
And then our third purpose is to persuade. And so this means that you're trying to get your readers to believe your opinion or your viewpoint on the topic. And the second writing model is an example of an essay that's written to persuade.
好，那第3个写作的目的呢，也就是去辩论说服也就是呢，你希望能够说服读者去同意作者所提出来的一些观点。像我们刚刚讲到的这个写作范例2呢，也就是这一种写作的目的。
All right, so now let's go on and talk about what you're going to do for your writing activity. And for our writing activity, you're going to watch a video and then write about it.
好，我们现在呢就要直接跳到教各位同学怎么样去完成你这个礼拜的写作实习啦。这个礼拜写作实习呢，同学必须要先看一段影片，然后根据这段影片呢来写作你自己个人的一个叙述文。
And so now you want to act like a witness to this event. Pretend you're a witness, and then you're going to write a report about it.
好，那这个写作的过程中呢，你必须要假想你自己就是这整件事件的一个目击证人。那根据你目击的这个过程呢，来写作这个叙述文。
And there are a lot of questions in the writing activity in your textbook that can help you and guide you as you're watching this video.
好，那为了帮助各位同学呢，比较容易的去写作这个叙述文各位同学可以看看课本，课本上呢有许多的这个引导性的问题，可以帮助你去回想并且去回答问题。
And so you should review those questions and keep them in your mind as you're watching the video.
好，那当你在看影片的时候呢，你最好同时也可以一边看着那些问题，一边做些笔记这可以帮助你去记下来这些重要的事实。
All right, so now let's go now and watch this exciting video.
好，现在呢，我们就来看一看这个非常精彩的影片哦。
What's going on over there? Does he have a gun? Where are my binoculars? It's a woman. Huh? I'd better call the police.
emergency. How can I assist you?
I'd like to report a break-in. I just saw a woman with a gun break into the apartment across the street.
Can you tell me your address?
Yes, it's 5850 Lincoln Street, apartment 10C,
Where is the break-in occurring?
right across the street.
Please hold while I call dispatch.
Please come in.
Thank you. Are you Mr. Lin?
Yes, I'm Gary Lin. Have a seat.
Thank you. So, can you tell me what you saw?
After I got home, I looked out the window and I saw someone with flashlight on the balcony across the street.
When did you get home?
I got home around 10:30.
10:30. Then what happened?
I saw her trying to open the door. Then she got in and started walking carefully around the room. She was holding her gun and flashlight like this. Then she went into the back of the apartment.
What did the woman look like?
She was tall and thin and had long, straight black hair.
And how old was she?
Maybe in her 20s or 30s.
20s, 30s. And how was she dressed?
She was dressed all in black and was also wearing some kind of belt or mask.
Belt.
She looked like she was in a superhero or supervillain costume.
Okay. Did she have any other special features?
I don't remember any.
No. So, what happened after she came out from the back?
She turned on the computer. I thought she was stealing some information from it. Then she took some paper out from the desk and photographed them.
And then?
And suddenly, she ran to hide behind the couch. She pointed her gun at the door. I thought she was going to shoot someone. That's when I called the police.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lin. Thanks for your help. I will contact you if I need more questions answered. And this is my card. Please call me if you remember anything new about the case.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so what you just saw is your own very exciting and suspicious activity. And so imagine that you're the witness now, and you reported what you heard to the police, and now it's time for the police to write a report. So imagine you're writing an objective report.
好，那各位同学刚刚看到这段影片哦，请各位同学把自己假想成就是刚刚影片中的这个目击证人，然后从你这个目击证人的角度呢，去看一下你这发生了什么事情，去做一个描述，就像对警察去做这个叙述一样，那从你的角度呢去叙述这样子的一个故事。
And you can use some of the questions that are in the writing activity in your textbook, and you probably want to watch this again on the internet.
好，那各位同学呢，可以利用我们刚刚提到课本里头的这些引导式的问题，帮助你去回想。那如果你怕忘记的话，也可以从网络上面再仔细的重新再看一下这个影片。
All right, thanks for joining us this week for English Composition. We'll see you again next week.
好，谢谢各位同学今天的参与，我们下个礼拜再见。